everyone, I hope you're all doing great. My name is Salma and I'm one of the Pre-Health Mentoring Initiative ambassadors for the 2024 to the 2025 academic year. And today I'm going to cover the Pre-Health General Course requirements for Hunter College students. So I just want to give you an overview of how you can access and view the courses that you need for your specific pre-health track. So to get started, you're going to go on Google and you're going to search Pre-Health Office Hunter College. Once you search that, you should see Pre-Health Advising Hunter College Q and you're just going to click on that. This is the pre-health website. Afterwards, you're going to go on course requirements, and right underneath that, click on general course requirements. And these are the specific requirements that you need for your specific track and the requirements that schools have. But just go on general course requirements, and then you're going to see a PDF that pops up. The title should be Hunter College Course Requirements for Medical School and for the MCAT. So to give you an understanding of this table, on the left, you're going to see it says course title and underneath it credits. So this is just the course title and code that you're going to need to enroll into the class using Schedule Builder, and then right underneath it you're going to see the number of credits that this course is. So for example, General Biology 1, the code for it is bio 100, and the credits it has is 4.5. And then right to the next of that, you're going to see the subject, which is basically the course title. Next to that, you're going to see grade. And then next to that, you're going to see prerequisites, which is courses that you have to take before you enroll into that course. And then we have corequisites, which are courses that you have to take before you take that course, or corequisites or courses that you can take with that course. So let's just say if you want to enroll into course B and you see that it has a prerequisite of A and it has a corequisite of C, meaning you have to take A first and then take B, and C can be taken while you're taking B, or you can take it after you complete B. So let's just go through this. So for pre-med students, you're going to need a year of English, which is 6 credits. You're going to need General Biology 1, which we see says includes lab, and the prerequisites of that is Math 125 and Chem 102. And if you're ever confused about what these classes are, just try to find them over here. So for example, Math 125, we're going to go over here, try to look for it, and we're going to see it's pre-calc. So you're going to need pre-calc before General Biology 1, and Chem 102, we're just going to look for it over here. It's General Chemistry 1, so you're going to need pre-calc and you're going to need General Chemistry 1 before you enroll into General Biology 1. And this is with lab, and then afterwards, after you complete General Biology 1, you're going to need to do General Biology 2. And we can see over here to confirm that the prerequisite for General Biology 2 is General Biology 1, meaning you have to take 1, then 2. You cannot go from 2 to 1. And then after that, we see General Chemistry 1 and 2, and we can see the co-requisites and prerequisites for that. And proceeding with that, we can see that we have General Chemistry Lab. That's because these two classes, we don't see the includes lab section right next to it. So these two classes are just lecture. They do not include any lab, and their lab is combined into General Chemistry Lab, which is Chem 106. And for General Chemistry Lab, we can see it has a co-requisite of Chem 104, meaning you can have to take it with General Chemistry 2 or after you complete General Chemistry 2. And we see once again Organic Chemistry 1. It doesn't have the includes lab in parentheses, so we're just gonna so this is just gonna be lecture, and it has the prerequisites of Chem 104. Organic Chemistry Lab 1 has the prerequisites of Chem 106 and a co-requisite of Chem 222, which is Organic Chemistry 1. And then Organic Chemistry 2, and then Organic Chemistry Lab 2, and we can see their pre and co-requisites over here. And then after that, we have General Chemistry 1, which includes lab, and it has a prerequisite of pre-calc. And we have General Chemistry 2, which includes lab, and this has the prerequisite of completing General Physics 1. So that is just to give you an overview of everything. And then afterwards, we see pre-calc. Now, when you first get into Hunter College, you're going to take a math placement test, and that placement test determines what math class you're going to get enrolled into. So let's just say, for example, you get into Math 101. Once you get into Math 101, you have to complete Math 101 with a grade of C or better, and then take pre-calc. And then after you take pre-calc, you're going to have to take calculus. And we can see that calculus has a prerequisite of Math 125. But let's just say a second scenario would be that your placement test determines that you need to go into Math 125 and not 101. You're going to take 125 and then complete that and then go into calculus. And let's say another third scenario would be that the placement test determines that you just need calculus and you don't need any pre-calc or Math 101. Then you're just going to take 150 and that will be it. And then afterwards, we also have statistics. So we have statistics 213. And it's important to say that there are other departments that have statistics courses that can be accepted as well. I would just check in with an advisor. And the prerequisite for statistics is Math 125. And then for pre-med students, it's also recommended that you take molecular biology and genetics, which has the prerequisites of Bio 1, 2, Gen Chem 1 and 2, and lab, and the co-requisites of Orgo 1 and Orgo 1 lab. And then there's also biological chemistry that is offered through the biology department. So there's biochem that's through the bio department and biochem through the chem department. And for the one that is offered through the bio department, you're going to see that it has these prerequisites and co-requisites. Or if you want to take the one that's offered through the chem department, then you would have to take chem 376 and 377 and 378. And these are the prerequisites for those classes. And we also recommend Introduction to Psychology and Introduction to Sociology, which don't have any pre or co-requisites. As for pre-dental students, we recommend that they take cell biology and biological chemistry, which can be either through the biology department, which is Bio 300, or it could be through the chem department, as previously mentioned, and it would be these 3 classes, and also molecular biology and genetics. And these are all the pre and co-requisites for those classes. As for pre-veterinary students, we recommend that they recommend cell biology, fundamentals of microbiology, and biological chemistry, and also molecular biology and genetics. And these are the pre and co-requisites for all of those classes. And then for pre-optometry students, we recommend that they take anatomy and physiology 1, anatomy and physiology 2, and these are the pre and co-requisites for those 2 classes. And then cell biology, and the prerequisite for that is Bio 300 or the department permission. And we have biological chemistry, and these are the pre and co-requisites for that. And we also have calculus with analytic geometry 2. And this class is only required with the Pennsylvania College of Optometry. And then we have for pre-podiatry students, we recommend that they take anatomy and physiology 1, anatomy and physiology 2, site biology, and biological chemistry. And these are the pre and co-requisites for that. And it's also important to note that statistics 213 is not required for podiatry school. And then for pre-PA students, pre-physician assistant students, we recommend that they take anatomy and physiology 1, anatomy and physiology 2, fundamentals of microbiology, biological chemistry, molecular genetics, and psychology. And these are all the pre and co-requisites for that. So just make sure you read it row by row, and everything should be clear. So for example, anatomy and physiology 1, it has the prerequisites of Chem 100 and Chem 101, and the co-requisites of Chem 120 and 121. And then for pre-physical therapy students, we recommend that they take anatomy and physiology 1, anatomy and physiology 2, biological chemistry through the biology department, and introduction to psychology. And it's important to know that these are all, once again, the prerequisites and co-requisites of these classes. And also for pre-physical therapy students, only a single semester of organic chemistry may be required. And then lastly, for pre-pharmacy students, we recommend that they take anatomy and physiology 1, anatomy and physiology 2, fundamentals of microbiology, and biological chemistry, and these are all the pre and co-requisites for that. And lastly, calculus with analytic geometry 2, once again, is only required for the University of Buffalo, and this is for pre-pharmacy students. So thank you very much for watching this, and I hope that was helpful. And this is just to give you a little general overview of all the course requirements for your specific track.